Hey everyone, welcome back to Tellplay. I'm Vashral and today we're diving into top 7 JRPGs you absolutely need to play in 2024 on Steam. These are some of the best games to drop this year. Whether you're a long-time fan of the genre or just dipping your toes in, there's something here for everyone. Just keep in mind that the list that I'm gonna present right now is not as from worst to best or from best to worst. I've just simply picked them up as one of the best JRPGs that you don't want to miss. So let's jump right in. First up is Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance. If you thought the original Shin Megami Tensei 5 was intense, you're in for a wild ride with this one. This definitive edition features two brand new story paths, Canon of Vengeance and Canon of Creation. Each path dives deep into conflicting ideologies. Whether you're driven by revenge in a world teetering on chaos, or you're fighting in the eternal struggle between angels and demons, the choice you make will shape humanity's faith. The game's dark atmosphere and unveiling lore are back in full force, but with even more to explore. New areas, more demons to recruit, and a revamped battle system make this must play for any JRPG fan. Plus, with over 270 demons to collect and command, the strategy is endless. If you love complex narrative and challenging combat, Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance is calling your name. Second on the list is Riviera: The Promised Land. And if you're a fan of the classic JRPGs, this remastered gem is one you can't miss. Originally part of the Depth Heaven episode series, Riviera tells the story of grim angels like Ain and Lida, who are sent to the floating islands of Riviera to prevent its destruction. But things get complicated when Ain loses his memory and wakes up in a village of spirits. The game's unique battle system is a real treat. Your skills are determined by the items you collect, adding a layer of strategy to every encounter. Plus, your choices throughout the game affect your relationship with your comrades, leading to multiple endings. The remastered version comes with a ton of quality of life improvements like faster gameplay, HD illustrations, and even a mode that lets you speed up through the story up to 5 times the speed. It's perfect for both newcomers and fans of the original looking to experience the game in a fresh, modern way. Now, who doesn't love Kingdom Hearts? The Kingdom Hearts Trilogy on Steam is absolutely a treasure trove, especially if you never experienced those games before. You've got 6 full games in this collection, from the original Kingdom Hearts to the Birth by Sleep and beyond. The story kicked off with Sora, Donald, and Goofy as they travel through different Disney and Pixar worlds, battling the Heartless and saving their friends from the darkness. But this is just the beginning. This collection includes all the 3 games and their series, plus additional content that you definitely don't want to miss. And if that's not enough, you'll also get Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance HD, Kingdom Hearts 0.2 Birth by Sleep, and Kingdom Hearts Back Cover Movie. It's the perfect way to experience the full saga with enhanced background and remastered visuals that bring this iconic world to life like never before. Whether you're a die-hard fan or new to the series, this collection is a must-have. I know that these are 3 games in one if it goes to number 3, but it's definitely worth picking them up one by one. And I don't know which one is the best one. I've never played them, but I'm definitely looking forward to try them out because I've heard so many good things about them and I would really like to experience this. Next up is Persona 3 Reloaded, a complete reimagining of the classics that's been faithfully rebuilt for the modern era. You play as a transfer student who discovers the Dark Hour, a hidden time that exists between one day and the next. It's a time when shadows roam and only those with power of Persona can fight back. The blend of high school life and dungeon crawling is as addictive as ever, but now with modernized graphics, new character interactions, and additional voiceovers that really flesh out the story. It's definitely something that you should be looking into. Whether you're exploring the Tartarus with your friends or managing your day-to-day school life, every decision you make has a lasting impact. If you've never played Persona 3 or if you're just looking to revisit it with a fresh coat of paint, Persona 3 Reloaded is a no-brainer. Alright, let's switch gears to Granblue Fantasy Relink. This game is a character-driven action RPG set in the Sky Realm, a world where islands float in the sky and you, as the captain of the Skyfarer crew, are on a quest for a mystical island called Estalucia. The real-time combat in Relink is super smooth with party-based mechanics that let you pull off some truly epic moves like link attacks and chain bursts. Each character in your crew has their own unique weapons and combat styles, and mastering these is key to taking down the game's toughest bosses. But it's not all about fighting. There's a rich story here, filled with lore about primal beasts, secretive organizations, and the fate of Sky Realms itself. Whether you're playing solo or teaming up with friends in co-op, Granblue Fantasy Relink offers an adventure that is both vast and deeply personal. Plus, if you're into world building, Lyria's journey is packed with entries on history, people, and places of the Sky Realm, so you can really dive deep into the lore. If you're into more grounded yet still over-the-top JRPGs, then Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth should be on your radar. This game brings together two iconic characters, Ichiban Kasuga and Kazuma Kiryu, in an epic tale that spans Japan and Hawaii. Ichiban, the ultimate underdog, and Kiryu, a broken man facing his final days, are thrown together in a story that's full of emotion, drama, and plenty of twists. The combat system is wild, blending fast-paced RPG battles with some of the most outlandish and hilarious moves you'll ever see. You can adapt your party skills on the fly, using everything from additional weapons to totally bizarre items you find on the battlefield. And when you are not fighting, there's a ton of stuff to do. Explore the vibrant streets of Japan, soak up in the sun in Hawaii, and dive into a variety of side quests and minigames. Whether you're a fan of Yakuza series or new to the Like a Dragon series, Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth is an absolute blast. Last but not least, we have Felvidek, a dark, atmospheric JRPG set in an alternative history version of the Slovak Highlands. You play as Pavol, a knight with a bit of a drinking problem, who must gather a party to defend the kingdom against all sorts of threats: Hussid pillagers, Ottoman spies, and some seriously creepy supernatural forces. The game blends historical fiction with a dark fantasy in a way that's both unique and compelling. As you explore the eerie, mist-covered landscapes of Felvidek, you'll encounter a mix of grounded enemies and otherworldly horrors that will test your tactical skills. The narrative is rich with twists and turns, and the characters you meet along the way each have their own backstories and motivations. Whether you are strategizing your next move or just soaking in the game's brooding atmosphere, Felvidek offers a deep, immersive experience that's perfect for fans of dark, story-driven RPGs. Alright, let's move on to the bonus picks. And I picked these two games as the bonus because these two games are both free to play. Starting with Sword of Convallaria. This one's a tactical JRPG that brings back the grind-based combat we all know and love, but with a twist. The game takes place in a war-torn land of Iria, where you play as the leader of a band of mercenaries caught up in the conflict. The story is heavily influenced by your decisions, so every choice you make has consequences, not just one of the battlefield, but in how the story unfolds. The game's got a beautiful art style inspired by classic JRPGs, but with a modern polish. You'll need to think carefully about how you deploy your troops, manage your resources, and interact with other factions if you want to come out on top. With multiple endings and tons of replayability, Swords of Convallaria is a must-play for fans of tactical RPGs or anybody trying to dip their toes in a free-to-play game like this. And finally, we have Illusion Carnival. This game is a bit different from the others. It's a blend of JRPG and visual novel set in a world where dreams and reality intertwine. You play as a young dreamer who finds themselves trapped in a mysterious illusion carnival, a place where your deepest desires and fears come to life. The game's art style is absolutely stunning, with beautiful detailed characters and environments that draw you in its surreal world. The gameplay is a mix of exploration, puzzle solving, and turn-based combat with a heavy emphasis on story and character interactions. As you navigate in Carnival, you'll uncover hidden truths about yourself and the world around you, all while battling against the strange and the fantastic creatures that inhabit your dreams. If you're looking for something a little bit different with a strange narrative and a unique art style, Illusion Carnival is definitely worth checking out. So there you have it, 7 amazing JRPGs you need to play, plus the 2 bonus games that I talked about, which are free to play and pick up anytime. Let me know in the comments which one you're most excited to dive into. Have you played any of these games this year? And if not, which ones are you looking forward to try next? If you enjoyed the content, hitting that like button and subscribing to the channel really helps a lot, and ticking that bell notification will notify you every time I post something new. Either it's gonna be related to RPGs, JRPGs, or other genres. Stay tuned for more content like this, as this is Play, a channel dedicated for gaming of all kinds. My name is Vashal, and as always, stay safe, take care, and happy gaming.